Hi, Jarek. This is Christina with 4Link Marketing. I reached out to your office the other day about providing a video showing you some suggestions on how you can improve your online presence. I did a little bit of research, so I'm just going to go ahead and dive right in. So as we know, any consumer, if they're looking for a product or a service, they go to Google and they type in a keyword in the search bar there. And for example, your future consumer is going to be typing in Gutters, Moreauville, for example. Now, when we see a location at the end of that, that's what we call buyer intent keyword. That tells us that that is a local consumer looking for a local business to get service done right away. So they have that higher buyer intent. Now, let me show you some areas within Google that are really important. Now, this section right here is the most important. This is what we call the Google Map Pack. These are your top 3 competitors in the area, and just based off of convenience, the consumer is going to be reaching out to these companies first because they are the most visible. And if they don't see you, they typically won't look any further for a company because they need the service done right away, and they call whoever's convenient. Now, essentially, this top position right here overall does get the highest percentage of clicks, of course, leading to new leads. So that is the best position to be in overall, but really essential to be visible within this section here. Now, let me just check here to see where you guys are located at within the Google business listings here. And this is for Moreauville. And okay, so we're already at the end of the first page. Now, let me just look here quickly for Pittsburgh. Because I know you guys are like right outside of Pittsburgh. Okay, and I'm not seeing you. And it's definitely ideal to be on the first page there because 98% of consumers do not go past the first page when looking for a company to contact, even within this section here. Now, this is what we call organic listings. Now, let me just see here. Let me just scroll. Let me just check for Moreauville as well. Okay, and I'm not seeing you guys. Okay. So yeah, so these are called organic listings down in this section, this bottom section here. These are basically websites that have minimum Google's minimum requirement of 1,500 to 2,000 words. And that's what we call content. And what drives the content are the keywords within it. So for example, like we're searching here, Gutter, Moreauville, PA, right? So Google sees that keyword and they index that site accordingly. Now, it is really helpful to have more content over your competitors. It is better because the more content that you have, the longer Google, like the Google bots, they crawl websites 24/7. But the more content that you have, the longer they'll stay on your site and you'll get indexed for more keywords. So, for instance, like different services that you offer, you'll come up within more search results and also more service areas. Like, for example, like if you're like Moreauville or Pittsburgh or Mount Pleasant, right? So you'll come up with in more search results. So that essentially does broaden your customer outreach, right? You're more visible to more customers or potential customers. Now let me just show you here your website. Now taking a look at this, overall, it's a great website. You have your click to call right there. So when somebody's on a mobile device, they can call you right away. I mean, overall, you do have a beautiful website. You have great quality photos. There's really nothing I would change. The only thing I would recommend is to get more content on there, right? And then also get that buyer intent keyword on there. So like gutters, if you want to do Moreauville or Pittsburgh, and I'll show you some keywords have higher traffic volume than others. But essentially, I would probably do like gutters, Moreauville, PA, all over your homepage, so your index for your local area. And then what we do for our clients that have that broad service area, such as you guys, since you do service Allegheny County, and I don't know if you go within like the northern part of West Virginia or over to Ohio, but if you do, like if you do go outside Allegheny County, um, and even so, I'm assuming you probably do Pittsburgh as well, but have a back page here where it says service areas, and then you have pages for each specific city or town, especially the ones that you get the majority of your business from, or that has higher populations, and get content in there with the keywords to that area. Again, so that really broadens your customer outreach, so you come up within those search results. But overall, I think you guys have a great website. I would just advise just those few things just to kind of get your visibility enhanced there. Now, this right here, this is a paid program I pay for every month. It helps me with my website audits and my research, and it really gives me the behind the scenes of what's going on to a website. Visually, it shows me the data to how well your website is working for you. And ideally, that's what we want our websites to do versus being beautiful and everything like that with good quality layout. We really want them to work for us, right? We want them to get our visibility out there. We want them to get leads coming in, right? To get more traffic. And as you can see here, I'm not showing a lot of data that's going on here. You see there's zero traffic. You don't have any keywords on there like that buyer intent keyword I was telling you about. And this is your Google rating right here. And this is on a scale of 100. So overall, it's showing me that Google doesn't really know where to rank your website. So that's why you're not coming up in the search results there. And that also applies to your Google business page or business profile page, because they both will be linked together because your Google business profile is linked to your website, right? So they kind of work together. And just a recommendation there, kind of backtracking here, on what you can do to get, now let me just see here. Oops. Oh my goodness, if I could type here. Okay, so just taking a look at your Google business profile here. Now, there's a number of ways that you could help improve your ranking, right? So you can get within that map pack, because again, that's really important because that is ideal, because that's where you get the most visibility from potential customers and essentially, of course, leading to new leads. So you can do one, respond to your reviews. So anybody that's leaving a review, thanking them. And of course, getting more reviews would be helpful. Make sure that you're doing weekly posts so that you're like whether projects or branded photos. And then also make sure that those photos are geo-tagged to the area, such as like Pittsburgh or Monroeville or Mount Pleasant, right? And that really helps improve your search result as well for those areas. Also, make sure you have 750 words in your business description. And then one thing that we do for our clients is what we call citation. So citation is like your address, your phone number, your website, your email address. And we really give that information out to as many directories as possible, such as like Yelp, Yellow Pages, Super Pages. And Google's like a popularity contest. So the more that they see you listed, so you're more visible, right? You're seen as more popular. That helps you rank more. And the more of your citation being listed over your competitors, so the more you're listed than them, helps outrank them. And that's something that we do help our customers with. And that's something you can do on your own as well. Just getting your information out, your citation out, listed to as many directories as possible really helps. Okay. Now going back here, whoops. So again, this is your background data to your site. Now let me show you some of your competitors in the area. Okay, so these guys right here, they're one of your competitors in your area, right? Website's great. But overall, what's going on the behind the scenes? Now this shows me, this is these buyer intent keywords we were talking about. And this is the amount of people that's reaching out to them every month. Now, whether that's for to get more information, an estimate, what have you, and even just to say they close about 20% of that, that's almost, about 15 new jobs every month for them, um, just based off them being found online. Now, let me show you here the power of certain buyer intent keywords, the traffic volume, and how helpful it is to get these on your website. So these are branded ones. They're not really applicable. PA, that's kind of general statewide. We're really looking ones that have that specific location. So even the near me, but look at this. So Seamless Gutters, Pittsburgh. There's 100 people searching for that every month. And these guys are even in the 43rd position. I mean, if we can get you guys in that top 3 position there, that'll really help get you some of that traffic for that volume and get you some substantial amount of new leads every month. Now this one right here, that's what we call like a national keyword. That's not really applicable because somebody could be searching for that keyword or that buyer intent keyword from California, right? So it's not necessarily going to be a local consumer for you. But look at this one, that near me. Look at the amount of people searching for that every month. I mean, just to even get a sliver of that to new leads for you guys every month would be significant. That's a high traffic volume one right there. Now let me show you here. Okay, this is another competitor of yours. Now, I know they do roofing, but they do gutters as well. And just focusing on the gutter aspect that they do, look at the amount of people that they're getting, reaching out to them every month. And the reason for that, look at this right here. So gutter cleaning Pittsburgh, 500 people searching for that every month, and they're even in the 8th position. And this is a different variation, but still, look at that volume of people that are. That's a significant amount of people searching for those keywords every month. And like I said, look at this gutter repair Pittsburgh. I mean, that's still a high volume keyword right there, that buyer intent keyword. So I just wanted to show you an example on how beneficial it is to get some of these buyer intent keywords, some of them that are higher traffic volume, right? That'll really help get traffic to your website and your Google business profile, so that in turn will lead to, new leads every month. And like I said, look at that. Even if they consider 20% of that every month is still significant. And taking a look at the numbers that they have going on here behind the scenes of their site, I mean, I'd really think that we would be able to outrank them pretty easily. This is, again, their scale with Google, which is fairly low. Again, these are both on a scale of 100, and these numbers are really low as well. These are basically like shout outs from outside resources, whether blogs or websites or directories. And the amount that they have, and this number right here tells me, again, that we would be able to outrank them pretty quickly if that's something that you're interested in. But overall, I just wanted to provide some information on how you can improve your online presence, some things you can do on your own as well. So again, I hope you found this helpful. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I hope you take care. Bye-bye.